Hello, I thought I would read a couple of excerpts from my book, A Caregiver's Guide to Self-Injury, and just to let you know a little bit more about it. So Karen ran into her school bathroom, crying. As she quickly looked around to see if anyone else was in there, she scurried into the farthest stall and locked the door. She pulled up her skirt. She got the little razor, the razor from the pencil sharpener, out of her pocket, and, well, she held the razor to her thigh. Once, twice, three times, yes, that seemed like enough for now. She wiped off the blood from her leg, lowered her skirt, put the razor back into its little pouch that she hides in the non-designer purse that she was bullied for, and walked back to her 5th grade classroom. Karen must put on her happy face and be the model student that everyone thinks that she is. Scott is the all-around great kid with good grades and recognized soccer skills. Recently his game's been off, and so have his grades. He hits himself after a game because he failed to make a goal. Now, some of the tips that are for the caregivers of how to react when you discover self-harm, I'm going to touch on. There are 17 that I list in this book. But one that I would stress is that, well, don't make accusations. Don't accuse them of doing this for attention seeking. You will shut them down very quickly. I'd also encourage you, do not react with anger. Yelling, screaming, histrionics, again, it's just going to shut them down, and you give the message that you don't understand, so why would they talk with you? Avoid a condescending attitude would be another tip, as well as don't tell them just stop it. That's one of the, well, for lack of a better way to put it, it's one of the more ignorant things to say. Because when you say just stop it, it shows the self-injurer you really don't understand what they're dealing with, because if it were that simple, they would have stopped on their own. And they do need to be able to find safety in you. And I know that this is a difficult thing to go through. It's alarming, it's sickening, it's maddening. There's all sorts of adjectives you could use to describe it, of all the mixed emotions, like being on a roller coaster. But they do need to try and find safety in you. And that may mean that you need to go have your own individual counseling or find a support group. I offer the only support group for the caregivers of those that self-harm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The caregivers support group meets on a monthly and soon bi-monthly basis. And that information, as well as the information about the book, A Caregiver's Guide to Self-Injury, can be found on my website at www.lorivancounseling.com. You can also email me with questions about the group or the book or the seminars at lori@lorivann.com. Best wishes as you work through this challenging time.